Hey guys, this is Derek with Futures Networks Live, and I'm here today to go over one specific trade that I've been working on. Hopefully will help you in your everyday trading to be more profitable. I know it has for me, and I've convinced myself that this is how I'm going to trade from now on. We're on this morning. It's the 12th of January, and I noticed that right before opening bell, we had a kind of a ceiling and floor setting up, as you can see back at 3:30 to 4 in the morning. And then this other line will come into play later on, although it was in the past. We had some interesting spots there too that I'll show you. So these are floors and ceilings, support and resistance, however you want to call it. So what I just wanted to show you is that you're fighting, as a ceiling, then you finally get above it, it stays above it for a long time, then it finally breaks under, tests a few times, and now you get a long breakout. Now we might have done an SLM, a stop market, for a limit order, stop limit order to go down here. But let's just say that you missed it, okay? You have this run, and it's a very quick run, and you're like, oh, I'm so bummed I missed it. Well, what I was pointing out to everybody, this line almost, I don't know what the percentages is, I'd say 75 to 80% of the time, comes back into play within the next hour to continue with the direction that it broke out. So what my recommendation was, the minute that this candle finishes, you go, hey, you know what? I'm going to set a limit order, in this case, 1/4 point in front of this 37.9675. So I'm going to set a limit order at 37.9650. So this was my live account. Let me just put it on this one so that just in case the market's open, I don't want to get in and not know. So we set a limit order right here at 96.50. Well, let's see what happens. I mean, this is all tradable stuff too. I'm just saying, bam, it actually hits the 97. You get into the limit order for sure at 96.50. It may have touched you and not gotten you in at 97. And then at 96.75, it comes down and it gives you at least, right? At least 2 points, 2.25. Okay. So that's a great trade right there. And I have it in the ellipse so that you can see it. So then we actually had a few more happen. So now you can see that we're fighting. This broke through both, and then now it's created a floor and a ceiling. We just broke through it. We have a doji. We have more. Now we have this ridiculous, down movement. Again, floor, or ceiling, a test. Now I had called right at this point when this is on the end. I went to go move this for a limit order in the direction of the movement, stop limit order at 93.25. I right clicked. I was just about to sell my stop limit, and look what it did. Bam. Would have given me 2 points, but it was a really fast move. So again, the point is now, okay, now you have a spot at which you've had a ceiling and a floor, okay? Right now, you're going to see this next move. So even if you didn't get the stop limit, now you get this long run up. Now I'm bummed that I wasn't in that, but that's okay. So now you have this move that runs past both of these floor and ceiling levels. Well, guess what? Where do you put your limit order to go long? At 93.25, right? So I'm going to get rid of this one. Order canceled. Because that was just for fun anyway. And I'm going to put this one in. Okay. Order submitted. At 93.25. And we're going to wait and see how long. If it comes back, great. If it doesn't, this could go up and go to the moon. We don't know. But many times this will come back. And ironically, guess what? It does. And it comes back to 93. And it gets us in at 93.25 for sure. And then this one gives us at least to 96. So that's 2.75 minimum, if not a little bit more during this run. And then if you continue in the move, look at it, gives you even more. So 2 great trades right here, right? So then earlier I had a limit order set up here at 3802.75. So we'll get rid of this one.
Order canceled.
So on this move up, I had a limit order set up here. The
Order
reason
submitted.
was, and that was live, and it didn't fill me on this candlestick at 10:30 because of all this touch. This is a ceiling up here, and I thought, hey, what a great spot, either at 0275 or 3803, to put a limit order. If it comes up and gets me in, great, right? So let's put it at 3803, right below that line, and see what happens. Ooh, that was a good move. And then, bam, gets me in for sure. And then look, in one candlestick again, it's gone from 3803 down to 37.99. This is stress-free trading. This is using spots that are delineated by a lot of support and resistance lines and just putting your limit order and waiting. If it doesn't come, there's no stress. You didn't get in. If it does come and pick you up, it usually only goes a quarter to maybe 3/4 of a point against you, and it's usually super quick, and then it usually goes in your direction. So I just thought that that would be a helpful way to show you a quick way to trade that is stress-free. And this is, I've convinced myself, because this happened a couple times later in the day that I did live, and so it happened like 5 times in before 10 o'clock California time, 1 p.m. Eastern. And if I would have traded every one of these, I would have been a very happy camper. So this is Derek with Futures Networks Live. Thanks for listening, and I hope that this helps you to become a successful and profitable trader. Please join us at futuresnetworks.live or .com, and you're welcome for a free trial to check us out. We do things like this every day. We talk about stocks, mutual funds, cryptocurrencies, options, political stuff. It's a great group of people, so please join us. Thank you.